Hey Internet, so it's the end of May and it's time for my May favorites. I'm happy to say that finally this month I got out of my kitten eyeshadow rut a little bit and tried something new. I kind of delved into my MAC palettes. You guys know I've been on a makeup ban for the past 2 months, which means I haven't bought any new makeup other than 2 nail polishes that I purchased. One of which I am going to show you because I love it very much. So I delved into my MAC palettes to try and find a new combination, something new to try, and this is what I came up with. I'm wearing it right now and I've been wearing it quite a bit this month. It is a layering of MAC's Mythology with MAC's Woodwinked. Now, I feel a little bit strange recommending Mythology because it is such a nightmare. It is a chunky eyeshadow. It is not one of MAC's best. So I just put a thin layer of MAC's Mythology onto my eyelid using a stiff brush, being careful of not using too much because otherwise you'll get fallout and it just won't look good. And then using that same flat brush, I'll then pack some of MAC's Smoother Woodwinked, which is a bronzy gold with a quite different tone from MAC's Mythology. You can see the two next to each other. They're not exactly similar, but if you layer them with each other, it's like you get the ultimate bronzy, burnt gold eye look. And surprisingly, even though my skin is pink toned and so I find makeup with more orange, warm undertones sometimes hard to pull off, I think this looks really nice and I really like it. So yeah, I've been absolutely loving that as an eyeshadow combination this month. Another product that I rediscovered in my collection and hadn't used for a while is my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in the color Bronze. You can see how pretty it is. It's definitely a splurge product. I think these are a little bit overpriced at the Bobbi Brown store, but for me this product was worth purchasing because I can use it both as an eyeshadow using the individual strips, or I can use it as a highlighter, and a bronze highlighter is awesome for my complexion because I can't wear a lot of bronzer. I don't go very dark in the summer. I don't tan. I don't wear a lot of self-tanners, so a product like this really helps to warm up my skin. And what I love about the Bobbi Brown one specifically is that it is even more finely milled than MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes, so it applies really, really smoothly. It can be a little bit pigmented, so you want to have a light hand with this. I've kind of learned to have a light hand with it, but the wonderful thing about it is that if you apply it right, it is invisible. So I've checked it under natural light and artificial light, and it just looks like a really natural sheen. My next favorite is a lip balm. This is from Soap & Glory from their new makeup line. This is the color Juicy Peach, which I got in a swap with Jean's Thoughts, and she just picked the prettiest color ever. I adore this lip balm. I have been using it ever since I put up that swap video a while ago. It wears really evenly and it smells like peach candy. It smells amazing. I just love the level of pigmentation and the smoothness of this. It's like they came up with the perfect tinted lip balm. I think I've talked about this before, but this is probably one of my all-time favorite makeup products, and I've been using it quite a lot recently. This is the Kors liquid lipstick, and it's in the color 28, and the packaging for this is marked raspberry. It's kind of ambiguous when you buy it as to whether you're getting a lip gloss or a lipstick or a lip stain, and it is a little bit of both because it is packaged like a lip gloss. It is creamy like a lipstick, but once you pat it in with your finger and apply it, it really acts like a lip stain, which I know sounds really strange, but I adore this product. It has an amazing smell as well. It smells like sort of almonds. It's really, really nice, and it's extremely creamy, and it's this beautiful raspberry color, and it really shears out so nicely. This is one of the most highly pigmented, really highly quality products that I've ever used on my lips, and I really, really enjoy using it in the summer because it feels like nothing on my lips. I can top it with lip balm or lipstick or whatever I like, and it doesn't have that same drying quality that a lot of lip stains do. It's a lot more moisturizing, and it just sits and wears really nicely. Next, you guys know I love my Revlon lip butters, and this is one of the colors that I purchased and literally never wore. I kind of decided what my favorite lip butters were out of the whole collection. I bought all of them. I know it's really embarrassing. I just kind of went crazy over that. And this is the number 015 Tutti Frutti, and you can see it's kind of a crazy orange compared with the Kors lipstick I just showed you. And I'm not really sure what I was thinking when I bought it, other than that I had to have all of them, so I bought this one too. Because the packaging is like fluorescent orange, and I never buy lipsticks in anything even salmony because it just doesn't tend to look good on me because I have so many pink undertones in my skin. That said, this one is a really nice quality because it's kind of sheer. It's almost more like a tinted lip balm. It's less pigmented than most of the other Revlon lip butters. And if I use this and put a thin layer on my lips and then top it with a lip gloss that has some pink in it, my favorite this month has been Bombshell's Therapy. You guys know I love these lip glosses because they're not sticky. They're based with jojoba oil, and they just wear really, really nicely. You can see this is a very, very similar shade to NYX's Beige or anything with pink and gold shimmer in it. It's kind of similar to NARS Turkish Delight, but it's a little bit darker than that. So you can see that next to it. And if I layer both of these, I just get a really pretty corally, pinky, but you know, warm lip shade. And I'm wearing it right now, and I just love the way it looks. I think it looks so pretty, and it just warms up my skin tone without looking too orange. So I really like the idea of wearing an orange-based product on my lips and then topping it with some pink to make it more wearable, and that's just been a favorite for me all month long. Moving on to another favorite obsession of mine, nail polishes. These are my two favorite nail polishes of the month. On my nails right now, I am wearing Sephora by OPI's Chestnuts About You. Yes, that is the right name. Just double checking. I bought this around the holidays when I was in Hawaii. Because of the name, I mean, it really is about as Christmassy a name as you can get other than calling it like Santa's nail polish or something. I haven't really ever worn it outside of that period, if that makes sense, even though I think it is so gorgeous. It is a silvery micro glitter rose gold, and it wears so nicely. I've had this on my nails for quite a while now, and I only have the slightest amount of tip wear. You can see that. If you want to see a good swatch of it, I tweeted a picture of this when I put it on. Next is my little splurge. When I was in Vancouver, I was gonna get something obviously makeup related. I mean, how else does one celebrate the end of one's exams? I don't even know. So I went to my favorite nail polish store on Robson. They have all of the new OPI collection. They have SE polishes and they have butter nail polishes, and some of them are a little bit overpriced. But I still love that store because they always give me a deal if I buy quite a few. But this time I was good, and I just bought one. I got this OPI color. I think it's pretty old, actually. It's called My Chihuahua Bites, and they stored this right next to Cajun Shrimp, which I know is a really, really popular color from OPI. I love it too. But this has just a little bit more pink, so it's less of a coral, and it edges more towards the fuchsia red end of the spectrum, but it has absolutely no blue tone to it, so it's actually not very fuchsia at all. When I apply it, it is just so pretty. It's very creamy. This is one of the most opaque nail polishes that I have ever gotten, full stop, from any brand. It is opaque in one coat, and it's just really smooth, and it wears really well. So that is it for makeup. Nothing too new, I guess, because of the makeup ban, but you guys will be seeing a haul at some point, which, trust me, I'm so excited about. It's just gonna be like the funnest trip to Sephora ever because I haven't been there in a while. As you know, I always feel like I should include a food favorite because I'm such a foodie, food obsessee. A few months ago, I highly recommended the Lindt orange chocolate with the pieces of candied orange and almonds. This showed up in my grocery store, and I saw it. I was excited. I was a little bit skeptical because it's cranberry chocolate, which is, I don't know, to me that's a little bit strange and kind of like the Chestnuts nail polish from OPI. It's kind of a holiday thing to me. I don't really eat cranberries like throughout the year, but I do love them. This is so delicious. It just has the best fruitiness. It's not too sweet, and it's a nice change for me. So it gives me 3 options when I want to indulge in dark chocolate, which is like every single day. I really like the Lindt 70% dark chocolate. When I can get my hands on it, I really like the Godiva dark chocolate as well, but there's no Godiva store in Victoria, so I only ever really get that for special occasions. I also love, of course, the orange chocolate that I've shown you before, and now I love this too. In terms of other random favorites, yesterday night I watched the movie Tootsie for the first time since I was like a child, basically. I haven't seen that movie in forever. I think it's from the 80s. It's really, really old, but they just don't make movies like it anymore. So if you've never seen it or you haven't seen it for a while, I highly recommend watching it, and it's definitely a favorite for me right now because I'm just blown away by the acting in it, and it's just such a cute, funny, perfect movie. Show-wise, I have been loving Smash. Oh my goodness. I got into that show with my mom, and then we kind of stopped watching it, and then we got back into it. And I just recently finished the season, and I really, really enjoyed the last couple of episodes where they were doing tech, because it reminded me so much of when I was in high school stage managing The Sound of Music, and we did tech, and it's like everybody went nuts. It really is like that. It's crazy, and so I really enjoy it. I love anything theater related. I love going to see plays, and I love shows about plays as well, and since this is a show about musicals, that just makes it that much better in my eyes. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited for the next season. I'm pretty sure it's been renewed. So yeah, that is it for May favorites, and I hope you guys had a good month. I will see you in my next video. Bye!